reaching the ears of the hunters, men of Tumba known for killing trespassers. They ran toward the riverbank and found only the overturned canoe and a single torn t-shirt. The 5 friends had already fled, stumbling through vines and mud until they reached an abandoned house deep in the forest. It was silent, old, and breathing with secrets. That night, whispers filled the air. Shadows moved where none should. The house was home to ghost hunters, spirits cursed to haunt their last battleground. For 14 days, the friends remained trapped, every exit locked by unseen hands. Part 3. The Ghost and the Circle of Fire. On the 15th night, they decided to fight back. Using scraps of paper, ashes, and old candles, they pieced together a ritual they had found in a dusty book within the house. They drew a circle of 7 red candles, placed a mirror at the center, and recited the spell of banishment. When midnight came, the ghost appeared, burning eyes, voice like thunder. It killed 2 of them, a boy and a girl, before the survivors completed the chant. The mirror glowed, flames leaped, and the spirit was sucked into the light. The circle shattered, and the old door burst open. The remaining 3, Tamuno, Ebi, and Furo, escaped into the cold night, never looking back. Part 4. Hunger and Chains. They walked for days until they reached Tumba City, glowing with lights and noise. They were starving. They found a restaurant and ate greedily, but had no money to pay. The owner, a stern woman, called the guards. Tamuno, the stubborn one, was caught and thrown into jail. The others fled, only to repeat the same mistake at another restaurant. This time, Furo was caught, and Abi was forced to stay behind as a cleaner. For weeks, she worked, her hands raw, her heart heavy. Furo fell sick in jail and died shortly after. Abi wept but continued working, haunted by memories of the river and her lost friends. Part 5. Reunion after years. 2 years later, Tamuno's case was reopened. With the help of a kind lawyer, he was finally released. He searched the streets for Abi, showing her photo to anyone who would listen. One evening, as Abi worked in a garden, she overheard passers-by speaking about a boy who'd just been freed from prison, still searching for someone. Her heart leapt. She ran until she found him, standing under a flickering streetlight. They embraced tightly, tears flowing freely. That night, in her small apartment, they spoke of home, of the others lost, and of the hunters who had started it all. Together, they planned their return to Bugama, but this time they would go back armed and ready. Part 6. The Return of the Warriors. Tamuno remembered a friend he met in prison, a soldier's son who once promised him help. He went to see him, and the young man gave Tamuno guns, bullets, axes, grenades, and body armor. Abi was shocked when she saw the weapons but agreed to the plan. Their chosen day, Friday, before sunrise. Part 7. The Battle of the Hunters. As they entered the forest of Tumba, the air was thick with danger. One by one, hunters emerged from the shadows, but Tamuno and Abi fought fiercely. 11 hunters fell before them, though both were badly wounded. An arrow pierced Abi's side, and Tamuno was struck in the head with a club. Still, he carried her on his shoulder until they reached the riverbank. Bleeding and exhausted, they boarded a canoe, but the river was not done testing them. A violent wind rose, and from the depths came a massive shark. It circled their canoe. Tamuno closed his eyes, certain the end had come, until a mysterious force, like a wave of light, pushed the canoe forward, faster than the current. They escaped. Part 8. Homecoming and Legacy. When they arrived at Bugama, the villagers gathered in awe.